Hello, beautiful people. Future me. Welcome to another programming workout. You probably know what's up, so let's get into it. Typing.io. There we will type. Hopefully, improve my typing. Yeah, we still have some bootstrap to go through. Okay. So, just a reminder, I'm aiming for least errors possible. The speed is secondary at this time. Okay, so let's mess it up. Okay. All right. 7%. And we go on to the next lesson. Now, so we did Bootstrap, I think, and we do PHP Symfony. Oh, crap. Done. 45. That might be the fastest that I ever done. Oh, it was not much of a special characters, so. Oh, come on. Oh well, today is not given for me to have a lower error rate, 9%. All right, whatever. We will continue, and I will stop this timer, start another one, maybe, and we will have a look what I should do. And yeah, I finished this guy, I think. And now I should do the declarative thing. Is it worth my time? That's the real question. Because from the previous, I kind of didn't learn that much. You know what? I want to do execute program. I will do execute program now. I can think about the other thing later. Next lesson, modern JavaScript. All right, let's go. Code examples that will fill the 20 minutes maybe. So, if I press F11, how cool. Will not need anything else now. So, I have to write here the output, or what we do get, and we have a function, numbers, and that is a generator function. I can tell by the star here, and it's letting x equals to 1, so it will output 1, and then it adds 1 to it, so there will be 2, so we will get 1 and 2, and we can also, they put it into array here, so how it will look is this. It will be 1, 2, and done. Now we have a user, a object, name Amir and age name and age fields properties, and user email is that, and then we ask for a key, so I think that will be that will be now name, age, and email, like so. Success after 64 days. That's your last review for this exam. Oh, there's like new message. That's your last review for this code example. Huh. Interesting. So middle numbers 6, 7, yeah, and now we put it into the numbers, so it will be 5, 6, 7, 8, like so. Here's a code problem for you to complete. Define admin class that inherits from user. Its constructor should call super, passing along the relevant arguments. It should also set the admin is admin flag to true. So we have a user, so it should say extends, I think, user. And then in the constructor, we will have a name, email, here we go, super name, email, right, and this is admin equals true. Maybe this is how it goes, and it is. Maybe I like the black background a little bit more than that one. Oh, well, whatever. Define an anonymous inline rectangle class whose constructor takes width and height arguments. It should have an area method that returns the rectangle's area, the width times the height. We've provided the code to instantiate your class anonymously by storing it inside an array, then newing it from inside an array. So, okay, so this will be class, it will be anonymous. So we have that guy, and now we have a constructor. Constructor that takes what? 2 parameters. So width 8, like so. Now what? Now well, we will set it. This dot width equals width. This dot height equals height. Right. And then we will have some area function. Area takes nothing and outputs return this width times this 8. No problem. Implement a general purpose set intersection function that returns the intersection of two sets. Yeah, so this is set1, set2, and we will use the spread operator here, so we will return new set, and here we say set1, set2, sync, and what is 1, 2, 3. So in this Okay, so that is not how it's supposed to be done. So I will add that only if both of them has it, right? So we will have we will create an array from the set and then filter it maybe. So array from set2 or set1, set1 doesn't matter, filter, and here we will say element, and we will filter it in if it contains, so that was has. So we will say set2 dot has element, yeah, and I want a little bit nicer. Okay, and I see that I'm missing one banana. Closing banana. Maybe that's. Oh wow, I'm so good. Cool. Now what? Function add objects. Just to here we have a default value. If that one is undefined, the y object is undefined or null. So this one just returns a number, the first one. So that will be 3, and the second one will return 1. Write a user class, takes initial name as a constructor argument, stores that in names array property representing a history of the user's names, has a name getter that returns the last most recent name in that array, has a name setter that adds a new name to the array. Okay, so constructor name, and that will this. Okay, so I think I have to create this variable. So let names equal to empty array, and this names dot push name will be the constructor. Then we have the setter and getter. So set name will be the same thing, and this names push name, like so, and then we will have the getter get name nothing, and say this dot. I was doing something, if I remember correctly, I kind of create a copy and then I took the last one, and I think I did the copy with the spread operator. So there will be return then dot 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 this dot names. So here we have a copy of the new array, and we want the last, right? And the last was pop, not poop, pop, like so. Unexpected identifier, where? here. No, it's not here. Let names. What about now? Same thing. Okay, so now I've got something else. So if I do this, unexpected identifier, what about now? Okay, so that might be the thing. Oh, it works. Yay. Okay, so I did kind of remembered it. That's freaking cool. I did not expect doing so well. So let's go. We still have a few things to do. Write a has duplicates function that uses a set to decide whether an array of numbers has duplicates. It should return true if there are any duplicates, otherwise false. At each step, check for whether the number is in the set. If it is, it's duplicate, otherwise add it to the set. Okay, so has duplicate numbers, so we will create a new set. So let okay, control checked. Okay, new set set like so, and now we will iterate over the numbers, and well, we will do it. So first thing is that I can iterate in the for each loop, right? So I say that, but that I will do on the I think like the normal for loop might be good. So let I equals 0, then I smaller than numbers dot length I plus plus. There's probably a better way to do it. And here we will say if checked has and numbers at ith position, yeah, then we will return, yeah, so we will just return false. Oh, but I can do it in cross. Return false. Otherwise we will just add it, so checked dot add put add maybe numbers I set, I don't know, and here will be return okay, so here it will be true, because now we have found that we already saw this number previously, so that means it has duplicates. I almost reversed the conditions. So here will be false. I'll close that, and holy crap, it worked. That's cool. I have a suspicion that there's a more concise version of this. There's more concise solution how these think. Well, I'll continue. Class.name, nothing. Some problem. Define a user class with a method isAdmin, including the space. Should accept isAdmin argument to the constructor, which is then returned by isAdmin method. That is in the, okay, so I have a isAdmin and the constructor, what? Including the space. So there will be is admin in the constructor, and we say this dot is admin equals is admin like that, and then they want this guy is admin like so, and return this is admin. That should be it, I think. Unexpected template string, okay. So how was it? Like this? No. I forgot. Oh, so it's not template, you just put it in the quotes. Like the normal string. No, you don't use the template string. Okay. So that is the function create gorilla name. Class gorilla, constructor, it gets the name. So create gorilla, Michael name. So it returns a new gorilla, and we are asking for the name. So that will be Michael. Now we are parsing, and we are doing the roundabout, right? So here we have an object on this line. We stringify it, which means we put it into a JSON format, and then we parse it again, and we've got the same thing. And now we are asking about the keys. So the lesson here is everything will be string, I think, name, email, age, and it will be in the same order. So name, email, and age. There we go. Now we have a class with a constructor with two parameters, a name and isAdmin. IsAdmin has a default value of false, and then we are setting it to that, and we are creating a user Amir, which is not admin, and the body, which is admin. And in both cases, we are asking if on its field the isAdmin, which will be once false, and the second will be true. General purpose set difference function that returns the difference of two sets. The difference. Okay, so this is a tricky one, because sometimes I would think it would be like okay, so it would be 1 and 4, right? But it's not. It is like subtract 1 from the other one. So it should contain 1, but it should not contain 2 and 3, because it is in the set, in the second set. So the parameters, this function will be set1 and set2. And inside of there, we will return a new set. And inside of here, we can put an array inside of the constructor of the set, right? So what we will do is to do that on the first one, right? And then we will filter it, that array. So we say filter. The filter takes a function which I put in here. So it is nicely visible. So on each element, we will keep it in there if it is not in the second set. So not set to as and element is the thing, right? I don't need this semicolon. Bam. And we have an unexpected identifier. Where is that? Oh, I see. I forgot comma in here. Missing after argument list. Maybe here? No. Here are the arguments, right? Okay. We are out of the time. So it is what it is. But this, why? Oh, I think I know. That is the set, and then I need to close this guy. Okay, so what I was missing, I had like this opening brackets, or well, this opening banana, closing banana, and I forgot to close this guy. Okay. And we are over the time limit. It's so fun. Oh, never mind. Unfortunately, I have something to do. So this, and we are done. Done is better than perfect. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.